Hello, hello. All right, seems I have the game up now. Um, excuse me. All right. Hello, my name is Soul King Winter, and I'd like to welcome you to Alice, the Madness Returns. We're going to start our first steps of the journey into insanity and to a location that has always been presented as a place that it is never what it seems. Let's get ready to dive in. All right, we're going to go with the normal setup of naming for stuff. Choose later. And let's start a new game. Or, oh, hold on. Huh. All right, let's enter our game. Okay, let's just dive right on in. Run on hard mode. How is sound coming through? Says until all four symbols are visible. And then, no, we're not inverting anything. Okay. Um, that wasn't supposed to happen. Why did the game crash? Let's give this another shot. All right, we're trying to take two.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor!
She'll be all right.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie. Floating. Listen. They're gone.
All right. That is definitely an insanity twisted vibe, what we just saw for Wonderland. Let's keep
The loo
exploring.
smells awful.
Worse than your room?
Ollie pinched me smalls.
Wear bloomers.
My stories to children bear strange fruit. Their drawings expose pieces of my mind. Alright, the camera is a little weird and sensitive, so it's gonna be something we're gonna have to get used to. Might have to go turn down
Doctor,
this.
do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
Might need to go play with that setting real quick. Or maybe not.
Wasting Doctor's time?
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
The Illustrated News feeds an insatiable appetite for domestic mayhem and industrial disaster. Fire at Match Factory. 6 girls missing. Is there anything more predictable? The world's gone quite mad.
10 years in the loony bin. No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Yeah, I probably will not be playing the game in first person.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
I'll probably not be playing this game as first person just because of how the camera is. This photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for this memento, yeah. But I wish I could thank the sender. Yeah, that's what we're looking
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family.
Who'd want her? Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
Okay, so Hounded's Home for Wayward Youth, Dr. Angus Bumbly Prop. So as we've kind of just gone through now, Alice is suffering terrible nightmares and memories of Wonderland. And at this point, we know she was in an asylum for such remedies or memories.
You like Boccherini, Missy? How about Paganini?
Seeing the price of cheese these days is outrageous.
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 Puss. Don't be afraid.
I'll teach him. Be him good.
I guess police brutality is what we're looking at. I don't know. It's an interesting scene to have. There's the kitty.
Bloody loud and
Like a real top, no changing nappies.
Excuse me, sir. You look like a discerning gent.
Someone happy. Save the world, 10 minutes at a time.
I can afford it anyway.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
stars and garters. Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
Nurse Witless, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. One mouth needs washing.
Pretty birds, like you.
Wonderland.
Killed a man.
It's only a dream.
Very upsetting journey. But I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself. When necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this Wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
Vale of Tears. Alright, so we are apparently in Wonderland. First, I want to state for this game, for how old it is, the graphics are actually really pretty. This is a game that I've actually been wanting to play for a very long time, and only now recently have been able to acquire. I have seen some gameplay of it, but watching something and physically experience the play itself is two different things, as we all come to learn.
You're part frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
I guess that was a memory. Press A to jump. Okay. So let's see. We'll leave the voice volume. Subtitles are on. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me see if I don't have it on max already for using my headphones and my mic. I think I have it all the way up as I can, unless it has something to do with this or the decibel counter. Oh no, did that work? Let me jump back to the game. Ignore it. It's probably just because, again, I'm not using the volume is on.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
If not, I may just have to try speaking a bit louder.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Okay, I don't think that is better. Might need to get rid of this. game. Hello? Um, what is looking at? That was not the right command button. Why isn't this working? Okay. Okay, yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get it so it would let me shift back my or to my OBS screen. I don't want to restart the entire game. And my Windows key is not working too. Well, that let's try exiting the game. That should be there. Relaunch this. Okay, my audio did come back at some point. Ah, cool. Did not restart the entire game like I thought it was going to. Okay, cool. Well, I'm happy that has fixed itself.
You're part frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
I didn't realize that the first time walking up there, that was a bird with a bull's head. Bolt fly? Alright. Double jump.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is nearly a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Still can't deal with anything with the Teetles. That might change in a bit. Strengthening.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
My God, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Quite. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
Look how small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey hole.
Oh, got eaten by a flower. And have collected teeth. Let's go. Get a little bit of toothberry vibe now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, knife and a person.
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
You have just attained the Vorpal Blade. Goes snicker snack. It leaves him dead, as seen in the previous poem. The Vorpal Blade inflicts the swiftest damage to a single target at close range.
Flight or fight implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely.
Okay. Insidious Room.
Ugly, gross, and evil in a single monstrosity.
Okay, so we've now gone up through our basic fighting tutorial. I very much enjoy the mechanics of that dodge, the way that she explodes in the butterflies.
A flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
While jumping, press and hold spacebar. Oops. To further expand the float, press and hold spacebar again while jumping. While jumping, press and hold A, because I am using the controller. So, if I remember correctly, this game was originally made for PC, so that's why a lot of commands are set up for PC design, even though it is compatible now. Fell off the edge on that one. Almost fell off the edge of walking there. Let's not do that.
It's you again, Alice. You may approach.
Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do. Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
So we're hunting for pig snouts. You have obtained the Duchess's Piglet Edition Pepper Grinder. Spice up your foes for prepare savory snouts. Bolter flies. Throughout every domain, keep an ear out for snouts. Entering aiming mode to shoot the snout with the pepper grinder. Once the snout is full of pepper, it reveals paths and collectibles. I'm not close enough.
Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
Finish your soup, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for it.
I don't know. Kind of quiet for this gameplay just because I'm taking in the game itself. But so far as we've dove into the game, I've been enjoying it. Alice in Wonderland has actually always been one of my favorite stories, just because of the creativeness from the author and how they depicted a world full of wonder and imagination. I don't know. The author could have been slightly insane. But sanity is not always bad. I'll probably also later on come back through and make actual videos of the game as well, with a bit more commentary and everything. But right now I'm just looking to enjoy something that I wanted to share with people. Something that is interesting. Ah, I missed the jump. Come on. There we go. Made it through. Only took me a couple tries. Slithering ruin. I don't know, that didn't seem that bad to me. Might have been a little allergic on the pepper though. Pepper is always a good seasoning, but like every seasoning, there is a point of putting too much. Those more. Oh wow. Because of that, I have to start all the way back on this side? Sadness. Well, hopefully we come back to this area or there's another point where I can go get those items. If not, then I missed out. Hollow V's. Eyes? Hollow eyes. Read this as your life depended on it, because it does. Gather these pearly whites to prevent your premature arrival before the pearly gates. My friends can use these choppers, and you'll improve your weapon's capacity. Oh, that's the ribbon and the butt with the skull. Okay. We'll go ahead and upgrade the barbed blade to level 2.
Hatter always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
Vale of Tears. The Looking Glass Railway. Nice, interesting. No, Stupid little slugs. Alright. Well, I guess going back is no longer an option, so I missed out on some things. Probably a collectible of some kind. A little upsetting, but gives some replay value at a later point. All the teapots. Madcap. Wearing cups of wrap. Oh, not just forks, just cutlery. Alice can dodge any attack. I've taken way too many hits for my liking at this point in time. Good to know the flowers help heal. You're an enemy. Where is it? Lost and don't know where to go? Try using Shrink, where the violets grow. While Shrink Sense will reveal hidden paths and clues. Let's check in here before we go the obvious route. got everything in here?
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
Mr. Dickens. Ah. Doesn't that look pretty? I find it looks pretty. Oh no, did I just accidentally fully progress? I did. Hatter Industries.
The Hatter's domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical.
License and registration, please. Though I don't know if they cover cable car keepers.
I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
Some vents need to be activated by turning valves. Well, on the vent, you can rotate Alice. To exit the vent, press spacebar or A, or simply move away from it. Oh, the outfit has changed. Is it no longer a skull on the bow?
It is not.
I don't know. I like this outfit.
Lizzie, remember when a burst of steam blew your dress up around your neck? Just outside Harrods it was. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
goblin creature. It's not good. Oh, it decapitated him. Huh. It's not what I was trying to do, or even knew I could do that. Light bulb fire blast? I'm going to assume that's some form of gem. Oh no, I almost slightly feel a little bad for killing all these goblins. They're just doing their job. Oh, I almost jumped at the wrong time. I'm gonna just go backwards because I want to take the view. First death. I'm also very much enjoying the music and audio for the game, as so far I don't really have any complaints about the background noise. The combat music is on point. Gotcha. I figured that might be a problem just because of the mic on my headphones, or I may need to speak a little bit louder because I do have a slight problem of oh, that's where it's supposed to go. Of mumbling to myself a little bit. But again, or it could just be the game drowning me out. These are all slight problems that I'll eventually get fixed when I get a better mic to hook up to my computer for gaming, and then I'll have a proper way to adjust volume settings and...
My heart is open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. It needs no key.
Ah, Son of a... I was so close to making that jump, even though I made the jump wrong. I think if I jump that way, I'm just gonna be dying, so I'm not gonna do that. That didn't work either. Well, it also didn't help that I jumped into the hole. There we go. It's also been kind of why I've been playing with game audio settings, because if I lower those a little bit, depending on the game, it does help a little on the mic itself for picking me up. So, at least to my knowledge, when I've listened to the videos. Oh, I almost ran away from that. Can't do that. Okay, that looks like the official way forward.
Alice was often alone, an interior and lonesome child, I suspect. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
Uh-oh, that was nearly horrible. second death. Replay the original one. The ball.
He's obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short. Brush yourself off, girl. The Hatter should see you at your best, after all.
Figured that was timed. Don't jump into the tea. The tea's a bit too hot. Is this the way to go? I think let's just get that valuable up there. That was close. That was really close. Wait, did I just go in a circle? I did. Clockwork bomb. It looks like the White Rabbit. Yay, White Rabbit. Some walls and floors are weak and can be destroyed. Place the clockwork bomb near the weak surface. Detonate the clockwork bomb to destroy the weak surface. don't like leave for you. Lost and found. Lost and found.
We'll all roast in our beds, Alice, for the sake of your father's unnatural devotion to printed paper. This hoard of flammables wants only a malignant spark and poof, our flesh and blood smack and dash. Right.
Our lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
When Alice's health is low, hysteria becomes available. Enter hysteria by pressing enter. While in hysteria, Alice cannot be hurt, but and will inflict more damage. Be careful, hysteria only lasts a limited time. That's pretty cool. Enter aiming mode, pressing T. Shoot the switch when it's red and inactive. When it's green, it's activated.
No. What's going to wake? No, no. Bad dream. A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition, but
what?
Not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what's happened, you should know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place, or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
That's going on, and round and up and down, into my ears, into my eyes, and up my nostrils, down my gullet, and whining in my guts.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
You won't like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the looking-glass line. This railroad's a bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious. Light, blinding, the noise hellacious.
Quite, Tata. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down, Alice. Inmates run the asylum. No thanks. And worst of all, I'm left tealess.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart, if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest. Be on your way now, that's a good girl. Best way out is through the croc face.
Missing a few parts. Pressure pads. Function only when weight is applied. The clockwork bomb can be used to maintain weight on a pressure pad. Might help if I had the other side of the path going. Assemblage for construction.
Work is paradise. Fight the good fight.
Press E while focused to block with Alice's umbrella. If timed correctly, Alice's block can deflect enemy attacks, or certain enemy attacks.
Till you expire. Substantial rewards in heaven. It is better to give labor than to receive paid for it. Fight. Work will expire. Substantial rewards in heaven. It is better to give labor than to receive paid for it.
Catch. Death 3. So far.
been years now, Alice. Time to put away childish things.
Cranking up and pressing down. Teacup roller coaster, let's go! Honestly, there was no straps or belts on that. That would have been terrifying.
The dimensions of this desolate tract are unknown to all but the inhabitants.
Thanks, Cheshire.
Not a cheap slogan, we really care. Fight the good fight. Work until you expire. Substantial rewards in heaven. It is better to give labor than to receive pay for it. Words to live by. You can eat them too. A work is paradise, and you don't have to die. Not a cheap slogan, we really care. Fight the good fight. Work until you expire. Substantial rewards in heaven. It is better to give labor than to receive pay for it. Words to live by. You can eat them too.
Ah, there it is. That was an interesting spot to put the mechanism in order to get the flat.
The industry thrives on suffering, obsolescence, and ruination. To make these ends ready, consider a simple farm life in Australia, perhaps. We might liquidate what remains of your inheritance.
One shall not be too hasty. Okay, getting touchdowns out of it. Good to know, good to know. That worked. It's not what I meant to do, but it worked. Okay, that just goes back that way. Don't need to go back that way. Well, never mind. That is the way to go. Squish, squish. No special pass. Got it. Okay.
You don't have to die. Not a cheap slogan. We really care. Fight the good fight. Work until you expire. Substantial rewards in heaven. It is better to give labor than to receive pay for it. Words to live by. You can eat them. A worker's paradise. You don't have to
Test my luck. Pretty sure I was getting squished when I stepped up to the plasma or the purple cans. That might have been a little cheap. But I don't mind being a cheap cheat. Depth perception is not always my best. Doda Miseria. Oh my god, that was silly. The poor Dodo. Poor Dodo. I was about to say, I don't know if I was supposed to be shooting at that one or not. Because the angle it was at was kind of weird.
Your dogged persistence will be rewarded with pain! I told you to cease and desist, but my warning goes unheeded. So without regret, you're about to feel like a lobster who's been tossed into the boiling pot!
Gotta save the Mad Hatter's legs. So close. Okay, that was just bad control. On my part. jump better. There we go. That was a lot of enemies to deal in such a small location.
Don't you dare stop! Keep running or so help me out! Out! Out!
Gotta help the dodo. No! I... No, anyway. Why make this so easier on myself?
Egypt! You think that can stop us? The merest trifle. I'll be leaving now. You'll never catch me. Don't even try. Dexterity will make a nice change. Expect no thanks until I'm completely reconstructed. No resting on laurels, chiffoniers, chaise lounges, Ming folding chairs, stools.
Farther down the rabbit hole, we all fall down. I don't know. That was a very terrible excuse to try to rhyme. But, Go that way. Now we can find the next path. I think it is here. Once again, into the roller coaster. Yep.
A good worker is a live worker, free to live and work. A bad worker is a dead worker, and vice versa. Don't be a bad worker. Bad workers are slaves and dead. Payday for good workers has been postponed indefinitely. Payday for bad workers is cancelled. A good worker is a live worker, free to live and work. A bad worker is a dead worker,
Steps to
and vice
enlighten,
versa.
brighten the way.
Don't
But the
be
steps
a
are
bad
steep.
worker.
Take them one at a
Bad
time.
workers are slaves and dead. Payday for good workers has been postponed indefinitely. Payday for bad workers is cancelled. A good worker is a live worker, free to live and work. A bad worker is a dead worker, and vice versa. Don't be a bad worker. Bad workers are slaves and dead. Payday for good workers has been postponed. Is cancelled. A good worker is a live worker, free to live and
so happy I don't have to hear that on repeat now. Because that just sounded like corporate if they didn't have to reopen the walls. That was almost bad.
With gas laid on, Alice, you'll go to Brighton on what we save on beeswax, candles and oil.
Giant teapots. Back up here anyways. That was some bull. Game lagged out. Oh shit. I was in the middle of the jump.
Flip the lever to cool the metal. To migrate from molten to cool, switch the switch.
That was a close one.
Steady now. Gather your nerve. Jump to the first vent, then the next, and ride the currents up.
I guess that was it for that part of the game. No paths hit. What? That doesn't seem right. Is there another one I'm supposed to shoot? Oh no, I see it now.
They say a cat has 9 lives, Alice. I hope you have as many.
I've already died 3, so that only leaves me with 6. 5, gain the rest of my health back. Oh, I gotta jump. There we go. Got this. Decadence. Excess waste. The Hatter is madness. The Hatter's madness ends today.
Your presence here is unwelcome. We have a mission to complete, and you are an intolerable annoyance. Some like it hot, but no one likes it this hot.
A lot of those jumps were really close to
A temporary setback, a minor hindrance, a trivial impediment. I'll just move along. I'll deal with you later, Alice. You'll never stop our grand plan.
up there.
I've got the arms you need. Well, strictly speaking, the Hatter needs them. Well, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to crush you.
I broke the game. I was not supposed to get that switch over there yet. That is amazing. I went the wrong way and got the right answer. Fail successfully, I guess.
Is now impossible to negotiate. You can't reach me. No, not at all.
You hereby leader, Dormouse. Hilarious that I broke the game. That's fucking great.
I've finished my work and you're complete, Hatter. Now, what about this damnable train?
I feel like a new man, or whatever I am. I feel like an unsprung spring, like an uncorroded gear, like an untarnished bit of metal that sticks in your eye.
Answer me, Hatter. I'm suffering. And changes here are a cause, or they're a reflection, or the effect. What's going on? What are the new rules?
The law is just a whisper away, away home to wonder who. Who knows how to measure rules with a ruler? Cruel rules.
Idiot. I should have left you in bits. Come, the least you can do is help me discover what's going on.
Alright. I think this is where we're gonna call it, because I just saw the saving icon. And hi. I appreciate everybody coming to watch. Anybody who decides to watch in the future. Um, if you enjoyed, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted anytime I go live or post new videos. And if you like, leave a comment or hit the like button. But with that being it, I hope everybody enjoys their morning, evening, or afternoon. And I'll see you next time as we dive deeper into the madness with Alice. Bye.